You are almost certainly paying Apple every month for iCloud Plus, even if it's just 99p for storage because your iPhone keeps nagging you that it's full. However, iCloud Plus also quietly unlocks a whole set of useful features and almost nobody who pays for it uses them. So let's fix that. Here are 5 Apple services you're probably already paying for and not using, and one that is completely free. This video is sponsored by Rawcraft, the iPhone app that allows you to apply LUTs or presets to ProRAW photos, monthly subscription free. Try it out today at rawcraft.app or use the link in the video description. One quick bit of context so the rest of this video makes sense. When you pay Apple for iCloud storage, you're not on iCloud anymore, you're on iCloud Plus. And every paid tier, from the cheapest 99p a month right up into the 12TB plan costing £55 a month, unlocks exactly the same set of premium features. The only thing you're paying for more as you go up is storage space and how many security cameras that you can connect. More on that later. The free 5GB tier, the one that you get by default, gets none of the features that we're going to talk about. But the moment you start paying Apple for storage, 4 of the 5 things in this list are then sitting in your settings, switched off, waiting for you to turn them on. Let's go through them. First up is iCloud Private Relay. Private Relay is the closest thing Apple makes to a built-in VPN, although Apple would never call it that. When you browse in Safari, it hides your IP address and encrypts your traffic so that nobody, not the websites that you visit, not your internet provider, and not even Apple, can build a profile of where you go on the internet. And the clever part is how it does this. So your browsing gets routed through 2 separate relays. The first is run by Apple and it strips away your real IP address. And then the second, run by an entirely different company, gives you a temporary anonymous IP address to actually load the page you're going to. Neither of these companies has the full picture because the separation is the entire point of this service. And for context, a standalone VPN like NordVPN is going to cost you several pounds a month on its own, but you're getting a comparable Safari level protection bundled into the subscription that you're already paying for. To use it, you're going to go onto your iPhone into settings, tap your name at the top, iCloud, and then Private Relay, and then you turn it on. One honest heads up, because websites can't see your real IP, a few of them may occasionally ask for an extra verification step. And be warned, a recent news cycle has revealed that passkey requests are actually routed outside of Safari, therefore exposing your unmasked IP. And this solution is Safari only. It won't cover Chrome or other apps on your iPhone. But for normal everyday browsing, it's a genuine privacy upgrade. Second is Hide My Email. Hide My Email lets you generate unlimited, random, throwaway email addresses that actually forward to your real inbox. So when a website asks your email to download a thing, or you're signing up for a free trial that you don't really fully trust the software, you can hand over a random email address instead of your real one. And here's why it matters. Because your real email address is the master key to your whole digital life. Every time you hand it out, it can be sold and it can be leaked in a data breach. With Hide My Email, if one of those random addresses gets leaked, you can just delete it and your real inbox is left untouched. You can still reply to emails normally and everything lands in the normal Mail app. To use it, there are 2 places to turn it on. When you're signing up for something in Safari, you can tap the email field and iOS is going to offer Hide My Email as an option. Or you can manage all these addresses in the Settings app by going to your name, iCloud, and Hide My Email, where you can create new ones. You can label them so you can remember what each one is for, and you can delete any that are going rogue. Another full disclosure, there was a flaw discovered this summer that meant someone could unmask the addresses hidden by Hide My Email. Apple patched it in July, but it's worth knowing that any addresses that you have created before July 2026 may still be exposed in old logs, but going forward, it is fixed. Next is custom email domain. And if you own a domain name, like mine is lewislovelock.com, iCloud Plus lets you use that domain for email. So instead of the free iCloud.com address, you can use your own domain. And Apple is going to handle all of it, the sending, the receiving, and the mailbox, all through the Mail app that's already installed on your iPhone. This means if you want to save some money, there's no need to pay for a monthly email service like Google Workspace. And for anyone building a personal brand, a side project, or even a small business, a custom email address looks instantly more professional than a generic one. And with iCloud custom email domains, you're getting the hosting essentially free as part of your iCloud Plus subscription. You can even share your domain name with family members so everyone can get an address with it. Now, to use it, you do actually need to own a domain. You can buy those from a domain registrar. My preference is Cloudflare. And once you've got one, you can go into your iPhone settings, tap your name, click on iCloud Plus, and you can find custom email domain. Apple will walk you through pointing your domain at iCloud step by step. It's the one feature in this list which is a bit of a setup involved, but it's a one-time job, and Apple does genuinely do a pretty good job of holding your hand through it. Number 4 on our list is HomeKit Secure Video. So if you've got security cameras or you're thinking about getting them, this is the feature you may want to consider. Most security cameras want you to pay a separate monthly subscription to store your footage in their cloud. HomeKit Secure Video allows any compatible camera to store its recordings in your iCloud instead. It's fully end-to-end encrypted, so not even Apple can see inside your home. And the good bit is that the footage doesn't count towards your iCloud storage for up to 10 days of recordings. So instead of paying your camera brand a subscription every month, just use your iCloud Plus instead. Now, to use it, you will need a HomeKit compatible camera and a home hub. So that's an Apple HomePod or an Apple TV box. You can use an iPad as a home hub, but your experience may be degraded over using an Apple TV box, and it's generally not recommended. But once the camera is added to your home app, you can set it to record and it routes straight to iCloud. The number of cameras you can connect depends on your iCloud tier. You get 1 camera on 50 gigabytes, you get up to 5 on 200 gigabytes, or unlimited cameras on any plans above that. It's also worth knowing before you buy a camera, check that it specifically says it works with HomeKit Secure Video, because not every camera does. 5th on our list is iCloud Web Apps. Now, I saved this one for last because it's the one that surprises most people, and unlike everything else in this video, it costs nothing. Everyone thinks of Apple's productivity apps of Pages, Numbers, Keynote, Photos, Notes, and Reminders as things that are on your iPhone or on your Mac. But they're not. Every single one of them can run in a web browser for free at iCloud.com. And it's the full versions. You just sign in with your Apple account. And this will work on any computer, which means yes, even a Windows machine. So you can open up a browser, go to iCloud.com and get to your actual documents, your photos and your notes. And this is really handy if you've lost an Apple device and you want to track it using Find My by logging into someone else's computer in an incognito browser. So there we are, 5 features. 4 of them unlock the second you pay Apple anything at all for storage. And if you're paying for iCloud Plus and you're only using it to stop your phone from nagging you about storage, you're leaving most of what you've brought unused. So I would recommend you go ahead and turn on at least one of these features today. And I'd start with Hide My Email. It takes about 30 seconds and it's the one that you'll feel the benefit of fastest. And if you found this video useful, there's a good chance I've got a video on something else that you'd like, so make sure you check out my other videos on the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.